Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a new episode of Stationeers. As you can see, I'm stranded in the middle of the Martian desert, and the reason for that is because I wanted to do some off camera mining work for today's episode, where we will set up our gas collection system to collect the gases that we produce after smelting stuff so we can use them for other things that we need. But because I'm a Muppet, I got lost in the middle of the night. And as you can see on the top right, my jetpack is getting low. Of course, you can replace your jetpack canister, number 4, number 3 slots. You can replace your propellant tank with your waste tank from your suit. But I already did that. Now it's getting low again, so that's definitely something we need to look out for. And so now I'm more or less stuck on this mountain. Well, I can walk down obviously, but I want to take the high ground so I can see further without a jetpack. Because, again, I'm a Muppet. Better not jump down there, because I probably can't get up anymore. But eventually we'll find it. I know it was close to a mountain and the sun came up there. I'm a bit of a dope sometimes. Pro YouTuber here. Don't worry, we'll find it. Hopefully before our suit runs out of power. And our CO2 filters, because as you can see in number 3 slot, we're down 1 filter of the 3, and the second filter is down to 20%, and we still have 1 filter left. So that's not an immediate concern, but I have absolutely no idea where the base is. Oh, is that the base over there in the distance? God, I hope so. Thank God I see it. I did saw it in the distance. What I wanted to say is, I also set our airlock to push air in or atmosphere into the greenhouse because our pressure was getting low, or was still a bit low, and I wanted to get there to around 100 kPa. Oh man, we done messed up. Up, hop. There we go. Turn you off. Thank God we're back. Alright, second attempt. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to our base again. We finally made it, so we're safe. As you can see, the solar tracking is working. That we set up last episode. The big battery is charging. It's up to 2 squares out of 5, so that's good. We don't have a battery charger yet, but we can still use the APC, and we can just switch out our batteries. So that we can switch out. There we go. So now this battery can charge, and we have full battery. Alright, let's first check out how our greenhouse is doing. Because last week we managed to get some our water. Oh my god, I forgot that every atmosphere wants to every part of the base wants to get the same atmosphere, because this is high pressure area, and then the atmosphere rushes to low pressure area. So this stuff just shut out. It doesn't matter, it's fine. Then we're going to place that here. So as you can see, we're at 108 kPa on the bottom right corner of pressure, which is good. That's what we want. Well, let's see how the atmosphere is comprised of. What the atmosphere is comprised of. Temperature is in this room, which is going to be our greenhouse or initial greenhouse. The temperature is at 04 Celsius. Ideal growing temperature starts at 15. Everything below 15 Celsius makes your plants wither and die, and that's a Well, that's not good, obviously. The pressure is slowly going up as the temperature is going up. Bear in mind that while the pressure is at a good place right now, and the temperatures go rising, so the gases expand and the pressure increases, these glass panels will give out at 150 kPa of pressure. So we might need to let off some of the pressure, just to be safe, because it's rising quite quickly, in my opinion. But if we look further on our atmosphere analyzer, or tablet with the analyzer cartridge in there, the gas content is mostly comprised of CO2, which is good because that's what the plants want. Which is no, for stuff. 1% O2, which is good for us because that's what we need to breathe. 3% N2, useful for other stuff. It's an inert gas, but maybe we can refuel our propellant tank in our jetpack with that eventually. And some X, which is pollutants, which we don't want, but we can't filter out just yet. But we'll do that maybe in this episode or the next episode. As you can see in the top right, if the logo isn't preventing you from seeing it, the logo isn't covering it, we have 3 warning signs. One is jetpack, it's the bottom one. That's because our propellant tank, it's the yellow tank in the jetpack next to the pill that you're seeing, is very low. Only 487 kilopascals. It can go up to megapascals, which is 1,000 kilopascals. Obviously. But as we are flying with the jetpack, the pressure drops and it's dropped to a point where it's getting low. Which is why we were running in the first place during our initial start of this episode, when I was trying to find some stuff to get some more ores to smelt and build up our base. We also see that the canister, it's the middle yellow triangle, that's the filters, and as you can see, our CO2 filters in our suit are getting dangerously low. We have 3 filters. The first one is at 0%, so that's spent. Second one is at 14% and dropping, so it's getting low as well. And the last one is still at 100%, so that's good. So we have some time before we have to replace these, but it's something we need to be aware of. And lastly, in the top triangle is our water, which is dropping as well. Last week we had a water emergency, but we set up our ice crusher with a bottle filling thingy over here as an emergency situation. We'll be reworking that, but at least we have water now, so we can refill our water. And our vital signs in the bottom right corner as well. So we can forget about that right now. What I've also been doing offline, or off camera I should say, is come to the realization that I didn't need to vent out everything from this furnace into the atmosphere, because I can also just capture it in a regular tank, which is the orange thing right here, and recircle all of the gases later, and then put them in specialized tanks. So I've set up already the first of many tanks. So first what we're going to do now is connect this tank up to the furnace so that we can capture all of our gases. There we go. Now the furnace is hooked up to this tank. Later on we'll put some Atmo units in here so we can filter out each of the gases that is produced in this furnace. But for that we will need some more square footage of these frames. And for that we are going to need more steel, iron or steel, and I want to work with steel frames and sheets so we can build up the frames. So let's work on those. Before the new update, liquid update, and that gave us all of this stuff, we had, I think, 7 different gases. So you needed 7 different tanks if you wanted to isolate all of the gases. But with the water tank H2O, or the gas, as I should say, that's been turned into a liquid, I think we only need 6 tanks. Well, we'll need a lot more steel frames. So we can let that run. We also got a hunger caution. And also what I noticed is that the lander has been damaged quite a lot. I think you can see the health bar beneath word lander and the tooltip, and it's halfway orange. And I think that has occurred during the storm. So I think that we need to safeguard all of these containers, which I think there are 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6 of them. And this portable oxygen tank, or portable tank which has oxygen, and put them inside where they're safe. Which is quite a thing, because I don't think they will fit if we also want to have our plants in there. Oh, that's enough. Thank you. So we'll have to look at that as well, hopefully this episode. I don't know when the next storm will strike. But first, let's eat some tomato soup. There we go. Close that. Think we need anything from that right now. Yeah, there we go. Are these enough steel frames? Maybe. We'll see. Let's place them first. There we go. I need to dig out some more. One, I have it quite tight, so we have 1 tank here, and then the next one will pop up next to on the frame next to it. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we have a spare one. So I think we have enough steel frames for now. Pop this one in here. But we also want to mine out a little off the floor so we can see what we're doing. For that we will use our drill and set it to flatten, as I just did. It's already quite flat. It's a slow process. Let's really want to do it though. There we go. And what flatten does is, well, it flattens out the terrain in front of you, or where you're pointing your cursor at, and the mining drill, and sets the height to the same height as you were standing on. And shapes the terrain in a more easy way than the absolute way of mining, which drills out large chunks of mine. It's always useful to know to see what you're doing. There we go. Because if you don't, then you will not notice that you forgot to place 2 steel frames, and I only had 1 more, so it's okay. We can print one off. Wait for that one. Da-di-da-di-da. There you go. But what we also need is steel sheets. Luckily, we have plenty of steel from a previous episode. There we go. And we'll let that one run. For now, I'm going to vent some of our atmosphere from there, because I have a feeling that the pressure will become too high and it will explode in the near future. And we are not there yet to monitor it and maintain the pressure. It's something I want to work on the next episode, but we're not there yet. Let's see, that should be enough. Turn that one off. Our surface ready to start placing these tanks and also the systems like the piping and the power lines or power coils for the atmosphere capturing devices, which I forgot the name from. The Atmo kits. That's what I was looking for. But we'll set up some 6 tanks. Let's see what we need for them. I'm not going to use insulated tanks because I want the hot gases to cool off rapidly. For that. Yeah, there we go. Maybe that's not smart, but we'll figure out. And for that, I will need, for each tank, I will need 5 copper and 20 steel. I think we'll have enough copper for 6 tanks. It will be 30 copper. 6 times 5 grams of copper, that's 30. So we have enough copper in the hydraulic pipe bender. We don't have enough steel. Oh my god, there we go. Yeah. Let's close this door. Save everything in there. It's another storm, ladies and gentlemen. Mind you, these storms do damage our solar panels quite a bit. So we'll have to figure out a way to protect these. You see the health is going down, which sucks. But I'm more interested in what will happen with the lander. There we go, because I'm afraid that the lander will be destroyed. And while we have no use for the lander, it does contain all of our boxes, which has all of the stuff. Yeah. And I don't know what will happen with those. They might get blown away. Hope it's just a short-lived storm, but I'm not sure. And maybe we'll have to jerry-rig a small storage shed. I think these will survive it there. Oh my. This one is going down more rapidly. How are our logic going? These seems to be alright. Seems to be alright. The sensor surviving. Okay. So let's check up on our lander because it has most of our stuff. Oh, please survive. Please survive. Please survive. Oh my god. Sun is setting. Quite a cool effect. Let's watch and appreciate the sun in the storm. I might even screenshot it. There we go. I don't know why I took a screenshot, but who knows, it might come in handy. Yeah, I hope. I really, really hope that the lander survives just a last bit, that we can build some racks for these boxes. Yeah. I don't know how long the storm will last. I will make a small shed out here, I reckon. It will block some of the sun in the end for this greenhouse, but it'll be alright. The greenhouse will be located elsewhere in the future. I'm not really sure on the final layout of our base, but this is the initial base that will that I usually work with, and from that we'll expand. Oh, cylinder. It's ultra fucking critical right now. Oh boy. Yeah, this might be quite the issue. I'm afraid that we'll have to fight those boxes soon. Is the storm intensifying or is the sun setting? Can't tell. I'm gonna get out of the way. Stand fairly close though, because oh my god, I can't see anything. It's at night in the storm and where's the... Oh, fuck, fuckity, fuck, fuck, fuck. Everything got blown away. Where's the lander? The lander's gone. Well, that's quite a shit show, isn't it? We'll cut back when the storm has passed and we'll start searching for the stuff, because that contains our food as well and our seeds, and that's a bit of a hassle, because I don't have any food on me, any seeds to grow in the greenhouse. So yeah, that's a problem, ladies and gentlemen. Why am I such an idiot? Well, that's because I recently decided to take more risks. And you know what? Ultimately, this is still a result. Oh, thank God the storm has passed. My God. Alright. Let's see if I can't find our boxes. And if not, I will have to revert to a previous save point. Ah, dear. I don't want to get lost in the middle of the night. Yeah, nah, everything is gone. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. I had to revert to a previous autosave. I now know what we did wrong. So let's save the game. Before we continue further. Did we save the game? Oh yeah, there we go. Turn the game. It's a bit of cheating, but who cares? It's a video game. And if you think I'm cheating, well, leave a comment in the comment section. And we'll have a discussion about that. Huh? Alright. So, First things first. Safeguard all of these things. Whoop. What we'll need to do is first save some of our stuff. I think one of the more important things is the oxygen tank. Let's disconnect that one. Grab it. This one can and will go into the airlock. Or not the airlock. The greenhouse. It's tight fit, tight squeeze, but if it fits, it shits. It's like a cat. It's crazy, huh? Whoa. I forgot to do the pressure thing. Because I'm a dope. Get in there. There we go. So, this is quasi-safe. The air pressure is a bit lower here. Place this in here. There we go. Toss this in here too. Wait, doesn't this... No. Well, maybe we can put up the turbine next case, in case the storm hits again. That's what I was looking for. And we can benefit from that. We'll see. Placed here. This is the power side. Well, you know what? While we're here, might quickly hook it up as well. So we at least have some benefit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I placed 6 container mounts on 9 steel frames, which I welded up with only 1 sheet. They're not airtight yet, but we can change that in the future. So hopefully by placing these here, it'll be enough to prevent us losing these containers, which we can disconnect right now. Well, Mephisto, isn't it easier to fly your containers over there? Yes, it is, but remember we're low on propellant in our tanks. So whatever we could do while walking, we're gonna do walking. You know what? I'm going to mount this container somewhere inside here. For that we need to take everything in here. Place that in there or place them in other places right now. So we can deconstruct the box without losing these. And we'll transfer them back into the container, I should say. These are the most valuable things. There we go. Should have done that from the start, but that's alright. Equalize pressure. So we don't get thrown out. All the doors closed, but still. It's more or less equalized. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that. Yeah, I think the best place for the box will be here. We'll place these somewhere else. This one can go here. This can just lay around here. Whoa. Do we need to lock down this box? No, not really, this container, but I do it anyway. Let's see if it opens on the right way. Oh yeah, that's cool. All right. Can we close it? Sure. It glitches through the panel, but the glass, the window, I should say. But that's fine. That's fine. All right. So I transferred, I think, everything, but apparently I'm maybe missing 2 more items. I will do that off camera as well. Everything back into the crate. And while we're here, while we are here, we might as well set up a table and from the table kit and a microwave, so we can microwave our produce into something like a new food once we start growing. Yeah, place it here. Connect. There we go. What these items do need is power. Luckily, we still have some coils. And I also made sure that I had a cable coming in from the airlock, so we don't have to run another cable. All we have to do is make sure that the cable runs from here to the power system here, and then the microwave will also be can also be powered. That's what I was looking for. All right, that's one. Let's see if everything works. Flip the switch, turns green. All right, flip this switch. Well, it's off. It's flashing orange, but that's because there's nothing in there. So that's fine. So that's set up. It's something trivial, but well, it's not trivial. But it was a small task that we still needed to do. While we're on the subject of food, we have a portable hydroponics right here. Even though the temperature is still low, we will start to. We might as well set it up right now. I said we'll set it up right now while we're here. This is just a portable one. It has 4 grow plots, and it requires a water bottle, a liquid canister, and it's inserted right here. We had that one laying around here as well. Hydration. Because the temperature in here is still too low, needs to be 15 degrees. I'm not gonna plant anything just yet. We will do in the near future, maybe in this episode even, but not yet. We still have some food laying around. Maybe we want to set up a locker as well. Yeah, let's get to... Oh, crap. Fuck. Whoa. Well, that vented out a lot of stuff. Oh, I think we were fast enough to close that door. While we're at it, might as well set up the airlock. I think everything is already set, so let's turn on the console. Config error. Right. Oh yeah. So what we need to do is configure the airlock. I think our data card is not in here. Is it in here? Yeah, our data disk. We need the data disk to configure the airlock. The pressure is high enough. External pressure setting will be, let's call it 0. Yeah. And internal, 100 for now. Confirm. We already named. Did we name all the doors? No. Alright, so we will need to name all the doors as well. Let's see, where did we have the labeler? Not in here. In here? Nope. Yes. Also important. You need to label everything that you have if you want to set them up, so you can find them back in this list. So let's rename this door greenhouse X door. Fancy name. This one will be the greenhouse int for interior door. Confirm. Defend AV exterior. Confirm. Active vent AV interior, because this will vent everything back inside. Do we need a gas sensor? Probably we do. So GS for gas sensor. Greenhouse GHAL. Yeah, I switched the name convention to abbreviations, but I don't care. We'll fix that in a later time. Or not. Who knows? So, what we're gonna do now is first check the exterior door. As you can see here, the setup asks for the exterior door, which we named aptly so. First, you can see here the name of the door, and then exterior in green. That's one is done. Then everything that was green, or at least the set exterior, now says interior. So now it's looking for the interior door, which is this one, will be named as such. So that's one done. We need also the air vent exterior. Works in the same way. Air vent interior. Oop. And gas sensor. And I think that's all to do it, because now this button is fully green. It stopped flashing orange. There we go. Take out the cartridge. And now we can press cycle to interior to check if it works. Closes the door automatically. And now we'll start to pressurize. There we go. This one's switched on. Let's see if it works the other way around when we're going outside. Yeah, that's working much better. Ta-da! Yay, we accomplished something. And we only had to cheat once. Alright. Yeah, so the next goal will be, well, as I said at the start of the episode, is set up this gas collection system. But I think we'll need to make sure that this doesn't gets destroyed during a storm. And I think I will set up a door here. No airlock, just a door, and we'll wall off everything in a quick. So yeah, we didn't have enough panels, so we'll need to build a door. Maybe. So we'll have to build a door kit, because I think we're fresh out of them. And some more wall Okay, it's a 9 by 3 by 3, which is a 9 cube. So actually we got 4 in, so we need 5 more walls. Oh, we have different choices, different options. We have the arched wall, flat wall, geometric wall, iron wall, padded wall, and just regular wall. Let's see what the regular one does. Requires steel. Oh, we'll make a few of those. So I also think we're almost fresh out of iron. It's going to be a long episode, folks. Because before this episode is over, I want to have this one framed up. I think the composite walls require plastic sheets, as you can see in the tooltip. Let's see where we have these sheets. Oh, there we go. 42, that should be enough. I know it looks like a hodgepodge of things, but we'll fix that later. Well, our propellant tank is also getting quite low. Let's see, our waste, yeah. Waste tank and propellant tank are the same, more or less. You can use your waste tank, which is the waste tank of your expanded gases. You know, the stuff you breathe out, like CO2, and as you can see, the filters are getting really low as well right now. So you have to address that as well in this episode. But I lost my train of thought again. Yeah. When you're in a pinch and your propellant tank is low, then you can just switch out your waste tank for your propellant tank. Which I did in this episode already. This was before I started recording this episode. When I got lost trying to mine materials off camera. Because why do it the easy way when you could do it the hard way, right?
Power low.
Power is getting low, but we're at 50%. We can turn off our light because we don't need it right now. Almost halfway through the day. Let's see if we can't find any other small upgrades while we wait for the night to come. Oh yeah, what I was saying is that we need to have a way to fill our propellant tank with gases at a higher pressure than they are now, and the way to do it is to need to switch this one on first and get a canister storage. This one hooked on our gas system, and when there we can put our tanks in. Let's see what we need for that. We need iron. We're out of iron, so we can't do that right now. We need to smelt iron, which we'll do at night. Is there anything else? I think we still have a battery charger laying around somewhere that we need to hook up. See, we still have some food left, some tomato soup, corn soup, some lockers we'll install at some point. Ground penetrating radar for mining, which we'll use later. What's this? Arc furnace. We can install the arc furnace. We've got plenty of power now, but we'll do that later. There we go. Small battery charger. Let's see. I usually want to hang these up in the airlocks. But you've got a lot of wires there hanging around, and it's a frequently used place anyway. Let's see. We'll place them right here. Will this work? Let's see. Let's turn it on. There's no batteries in there, so it's not doing anything. It's idle even when it's on, when there are no batteries in there, and it doesn't drain any power as far as I'm aware of. I might be wrong, but leave a comment. Oh, there we go. We still have some wheat over here that we need to place back in the green container. Keep him safe inside. Do we have a battery over here? No. Over here? Nope. There we go. It's a green small battery, 99% charge. But if this one turns blue after it's being charged, then we know it's working. And it should almost immediately turn blue. It's charging. There we go. Turn blue. So that's charging. Good. Good. Very good. It's nice to accomplish things. Sun is almost set. There we go. Yeah. So let's wait for that one. I don't think there are other things that we need to do anymore. Except to smelt some iron. So we can finish off this shed. I'm going to... whoop. Sorry for the jittery camera. Go back inside and place the corn and wheat that we got from the other box and place it inside. I don't know why this is so slow. Turn our lights back on. I still have 43% life support battery. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's going really slow.
Jetpack low.
Why is this so slow? Is this because of the placement of the passive vent? In this corner right here? It's fairly central still, right? I don't know. There we go. Sun has set. Take this one with us. Close this crate. As you can see in the bottom right corner, the temperature is at a comfortable 15 degrees and the pressure is at 75 kPa, so we could start growing our crops, but we'll need to have sunlight for that, and well, the sun just set. So I think we'll not do that right now. We'll do that later. Next episode. Pinky swear. It's faster the way out, but I don't know. What I do know is that it's now the right time to start. We'll place it right there. It's right. It's the right time to start smelting our iron. Whoop. We need the iron for a lot of stuff. It's still important, and we'll eventually enclose everything here as well. Not right now. There we go. Let's split one oxide. Get in there. Whoa.
Critical. Temperature critical.
Yeah, that's something we need to
Temperature high.
be wary of. Place the iron in there so it can start to smelt. It's weird how the pressure just shoots up when you start your furnace. Contents 125 grams of iron, but no iron ingots. So what we're gonna do is now vent everything, because somehow it doesn't work the other way around. And hopefully the pressure lowers enough so we can reheat this chamber and get it hot enough for the iron to be changed into ingots. Because that's what we need. Now it's just raw ore in there or something like that. I don't know what the state is. I guess the ore. But as you can see, we vented everything into this collection tank right now, and the pressure isn't really high. It's more or less equalized at 335 kPa, and dropping as the temperature drops. But that's fine.
Temperature critical. Hydration critical. Temperature high.
Yeah, that's the thing. But it's hot enough for iron ingots, and that's what we want. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Finally. So we don't need to worry about this one anymore. Maybe, though, we could smelt some copper ingots. Leave this one open. Maybe. That will generate some additional gases. There we go. Close that one. Gold. We need gold. Temperature high enough for gold. Put it in here. Gold ingot. Yes. Yes. We have smolten everything. I don't know if that's proper English, but it is now. So, where were we? What were we planning to do? Well, we're not going to place all the extra tanks in this episode because it's running quite long as it is. Oh yeah, we wanted to finish off this shed. We will need some iron sheets, which we're fresh out of, and a door, just to be safe. Yeah, this can cool off. Open this one up, get everything in there, and maybe also, well, not maybe, definitely hook up a canister to refill our whatchamacallit propellant tank. Thank you. Yeah. But first things first, safeguard our equipment shed. Turn this one on. Sheets. No, not steel sheets. Plastic sheets. Iron sheets. Wait, yeah. Yeah, let it run for a quick while. We need 3, 6, 8, 12 at least. And I don't know how many for the window. This is fast though. We'll print off. You know what? That's, I think, enough. Print out the door. We'll use a glass door this time because that's bigger. I'm not gonna power it. Just a manual door. You can open and close it with the crowbar. Composite door. Composite roll cover. Oh, that's even bigger. That might be cooler to build this one. Maybe. Oh. That's not a door. Well, do we need to deinstall it, deconstruct it? Oh, there we go. We'll need plastic sheets for that as well. For now. And glass, I reckon. But first, let's quickly finish this off so our stuff is safe in the tools in a storage shed for the next storm. That was a big issue. Oh well, we're fine. We're fine now. Oop. Let's see. F. Darn it. Alright, I'm gonna make some room in there. Don't need that one. Gonna quickly store the ores in one of the construction thingies. Sun is setting, rising. There we go. There we go. Well, you know what? Yes, we'll start growing our crops this episode. Anyway, because the sun is rising and that's what we need for crop growing. Wow, that was difficult to pronounce for some reason. Let's quickly finish up this one, and we'll need a crowbar and glass sheets. There we go. And that's what we have right here. Glass sheets. Wow. And just open it for now, and we force it closed when the next storm hits. Or having a little experiment to see whether or not we do need to keep it closed if this doesn't stop get damaged. Alright, so got a little shed done, more or less. It's not airtight. But that's fine. We don't need it airtight. Got our airlock going, more or less. Well, not more or less. It's working. When you go inside, it's slowly working. We didn't manage to get any of our gas system going, except for me realizing that I can already capture all the gases in there. And we'll see what's in there during the next episode. But I'm gonna finish off this episode now by starting our crops. And we'll get our gas system and our propellant canister filled up in the next episode. Well, we'll chill in here, waiting slowly to have this room filled up with air or atmosphere. I don't want to wait for that.
Jetpack low.
I know the jetpack is low. Alright, we have tomatoes. We have, I think, the right composition. I'm not certain, but maybe. Temperature is good. There's enough pressure. So let's just plant one and see what happens. There we go. And it seems to be growing. Hooray! But we'll just plant this one and have these two in reserves. Just in case, and slowly start improving our tomato situation. Just in case I did something wrong. And we still have 2 more tries left over. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today. I know I said we would start our gas system, our atmosphere collection system, but as it is with this game, desolate plans are always thwarted, especially with the new mechanics of storms, which set us back and we had to revert to an old save and make sure we that we made a shed out here that safeguards our stuff that we already lost once, but we got to recover by cheating by getting back into the previous save that before the storm, and then the storm didn't hit anymore, luckily. But it's a video game, so I don't care. So we got our power situation that's working from the last episode. The base battery has full bar, so that's good. Maybe we want to store another base battery next episode. While we're working on that, we got our stuff growing, so that's good. First tomatoes, liquid canister going, portable. Crop crate is in here, so easy access. Tomatoes growing. We got the airlock working. We got the table here with our microwave. Everything is working. So all in all, I think it's still a pretty decent episode. We have a lot of progress. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed our episode, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.